Sports betting brother, and hey, bring it up, and thanks for stopping by. My name is Boyd. I'm a sports day trader and an analyst with OddsJam.com, and here to teach you how to bet like a pro using all the tools, all the resources, all the data-driven insights that OddsJam. And today we're talking about player props, NBA player props, what those are, what that can do for you to be profitable, and also alternative markets, alt lines, those types of things you're going to see out there. Lots of opportunity, lots of ability to make money using the OddsJam tools in the NBA market. We're going to take a look and show you how today. So, all right, guys, before we get into the NBA alternative lines and player props, I want to talk about, I want to open it up to joining the channel. If you get some value out of this, get some betting education and some good ROI on this, make sure you join the channel and also get some feedback. Love to hear any questions you might have or any things you want me to cover, talk about, kind of explain in the betting world for the sports betting folks out there. And also, if you want to do it independently, open it up to a private phone call, a Google call, Zoom call, whatever you need just to talk about your current situation, getting incorporated with the OddsJam tools to increase your ROI, increase your profits. And, whether you're in Florida, Colorado, California, it doesn't matter where you're located, we can come up with a betting plan to incorporate right away. And then finally too, the QR code here, hit pause for to download and scan the QR code to join OddsJam. If you use Boyd20, BOYD20, you get 20% off your first 2 months. What a beautiful time here with everything going on, NBA, NHL, NFL, college basketball, college football, it's all there. So what a perfect time to take advantage of all that and use all this data to really cherry pick a lot of value bets. So let's take a look at the NBA alt lines. Okay, guys, the first stop here is the positive expected value page. And what I want to talk about is the percent edge you're going to see on the left-hand side. You can see here's a player prop bet. A player prop bet is, again, the wager you would put in based upon this set of stats. So the points, rebounds, and assists. If you think Sabonis is going to go over 38.5, you would go to Bet Rivers and get plus 108. That is the best set of odds on that particular situation. And in this situation, we have $190 that would go at risk based on a 4.15% edge. And this is on a $5,000 budget. So you can plug into the settings here, the Kelly criterion, whether you have a $500 budget, a $1,000 budget, $10,000, whatever the case. The Kelly criterion calculates this to help you understand how much to wager. Again, a player prop bet, let's just define that real quick while we're waiting for this to open up, is basically a wager that you're going to bet over or under typically the set of stats that it's offering. And so, again, they're going to take all the points, all the rebounds, and the assists, and if it's over 38.5, that's the winning side of the bet. If you think this is going to go far under, let's say you think he's not going to score any points, maybe he's going to be low in rebounds, you're going to take the under, I would not recommend going to these books and placing that bet, because right now the markets and the tools at OddsJam are saying this is the better side. This is the bet you want to take. Anything in green is sort of highlighted for you. You can see here, there's a nice wager at 3.59%. Anything above, 1.5%, 2% is great. You got a nice market width too. On the right hand side here, anything at 30 and under is sort of my player prop target. So I want to hit those if they're 30 and under on a player prop, plus having the percent edge being this high. It's definitely a wager you would do. Head over to Rivers at plus 110, get Fox over 36.5, and it's got a nice setup to where you can make some money on that. We're going to take a look at the odds screen next and talk about other avenues and other strategies of how to locate and identify positive EV bets with OddsJam. All right, guys, real quick, though, before we go over to the odds screen and the other parts of OddsJam, I want to show to you the alternative markets. This is something that's not a mainline market. A mainline market is a full game money line, a full game point spread, or a full game total. So if you have an alternative market, such as first half, first quarter, it's broken up into different and smaller sections of the game, like this one here, first half points, but this would be an alt market, an alternative market wager. Whereas the player prop is, again, individual player based upon a stats type of a move. So I wanted to clarify that real quick. Again, because there are other markets. This is definitely a market that you can participate in and wager on at these various sports books. So an alt market is just something a little bit different than a full game, and I wanted to clarify that. Over here at the NBA odds page, odds screen, they have all the markets here. So you can pull this up and do the main markets. You can take a look at the point spreads, the totals, all the mainline markets. You can look at all the player prop type markets. And so if you're looking for a particular person or a particular team, particular game on a particular stat, let's say maybe you want to do total points, you can go through here and you can find this particular game and all the markets that it has. So here, this one is on player assists, and we open this up, and you can take a look at the players here on the left-hand side, the best odds, and then of course over here the other sports books that we're getting the data from on this particular situation. So again, you can find some scenarios where it makes a lot of sense to go through and put some of these together, maybe on Prize Picks, put together some of these on Underdog Fantasy. Use this data to your advantage, because right here you got -110, and the Pinnacle line's at -122, a little bit of value there. So maybe you go and take a look at Murray under 5.5 based upon this value. In a sense, in the market, it's there at 110. Everyone else is about 125 or 120 and above. So that would be maybe a play you would consider. You can see the lights here going green and red. That's definitely a good thing, because what this is telling you is it's the adjustment in the market. So this is 14 seconds ago. It was over 4.5, -105. The juice is going up, so the line's headed that direction. So -110 now. So it's gone up 5 cents. And again, that's kind of important to know, because you can determine which way the market is going. So if you're a little bit late and you missed it, let it go. If it's going the other direction and you want to participate on that other side, sometimes if you're patient, you can get even a better line, knowing the direction that the markets are headed. And that's how you can use some of these tools and take a look at some of these different options using the OddsJam tools of all these different markets, all these different areas that you can jump into on all the different games. As you can imagine, it's very, very vast, and the OddsJam tools do it for you. And here is a look at the NBA slate of games for the day. And again, you can take a look here at the upcoming games, and maybe you have a specific game and a specific scenario you want to target. This is nice because what it does is it gives you the mainline information right off the bat. It shows you in this particular situation. Let's take a look at this Timberwolves-Raptors game. The best money line price on the Wolves is at +100. Right now, the best spread and the best pricing situation for this is +1.5, -120. On the point spread situation over at MGM. And then here's the over-under. Here's the totals. Right now, the Pinnacle line has this at over 221 at -105. And you get, the best price and the best number is under 222.5, -115 at Barstool. So you can take a quick snapshot and see, really quick, a lot of games, a lot of information, and sort of the best pricing if you're maybe shopping for something to play at BetMGM. Maybe you're shopping for something to do at Caesars, but lots of options there. And again, you can always jump into a very specific game and open it up to take a look at the markets. Let's just hop in this Celtics-Knicks game. So here you can see the mainline markets as you open this up. You can see the various sports books that I've got here in the Colorado markets, and just getting the data points from on this particular scenario. It's a very, very large number of sports books. You can put this in your settings and adjust this. But here's your mainline information on the money line. And then as you scroll down here, you can see the options, so to speak, on the point spread. And you can see here -110. -110 here at +4. So if you're playing, either side here, there's some value potentially on those. And then if you scroll down a little further, you can take a look at the points, the total points, and the markets there. So you can see here, this is sort of the current price, current market price, but you have some options and some choices in the other up and down the option scale. I call it day trading, your sports day trading. Are you buying in the money, out of the money? You going long, you going short? What are you doing here with all these different options? But hopefully this makes sense as far as the player prop type bets. Again, you can find the player prop type bets in the markets here as well. So let's say you go to this particular game, you want to drop down and look at all the different player prop and alternative market bets for this Celtics-Knicks game. It's all here. It's a ton of info, tons of markets, tons of info, and it's all there for you, but it's all filtered and processed and really delivered to you through the positive EV page. So if something's going to stand out and be of value in all these markets, don't feel like you're going to miss it because you can't watch all this. That's what the positive EV page does. So that's where you go get all your answers to the test, so to speak. So again, here's all your markets from player props and all markets and things. So hopefully this has been very helpful to understand how to navigate this massively beneficial tool. All right, guys, there you go. There's a quick tour of the OddsJam tools and how to identify and how to find the positive EV bets in NBA alt markets, NBA prop bets, and it does it all for you through the positive EV page. Lots and lots of very robust tools, data-driven, market insightful tools at OddsJam. And again, if you want to get signed up, use the QR code I have here on the screen. You can pause this, you can scan the QR code, and again, make sure you use Boyd20 to get 20% off your first 2 months. And also, too, leave me any feedback down below. Give me some ideas of concepts or content that you might want to cover to have explained it a little bit further in depth on other things. Tomorrow, I'm talking about limits and how players get limited at sportsbooks, so make sure you tune in for that video. And as always, let's go make some mathematical money.